And let me just say, there are some wounds and some pain that goes so deep during the holidays that even the nicest person can't can't fix it. Even the most caring person in the world can't fix that pain for that individual who is just never happy during the holiday season. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the latest episode of the Nick Speaks podcast, the podcast dedicated to giving the disabled community a voice, where we speak up, speak out, and speak loud. I'm your host, Nicolas Comstock. Happy Thanksgiving week, everybody. I hope everyone has wonderful Thanksgiving plans and you get to eat a lot of great food. If you're traveling somewhere, I hope you have safe traveling mercies, and I hope that you have a wonderful time with your family, friends, or even if you're just spending it by yourself. I hope you find a good time with whatever you're doing. I wanted to talk about the holiday season specifically today because for a lot of people, the holidays are very depressing. They're very sad. It's just not a very good time for people. And being that this podcast is dedicated to the disabled community, with my experience in the holiday season, especially within the last few years, I have not really had a great holiday season the last few years. Um, the last couple of years, I've spent it alone in my apartment because I didn't have transportation to go see people. And even years before that, I would just feel very lonely, very depressed. And I felt like, you know, I saw all these people around me going on trips, having a great time. And here I was sitting at home, you know. My family didn't do a lot of traveling growing up when I was uh, a kid. We didn't go home for the holidays a lot. We went home a lot more when I was a teenager, we would go to see my grandparents. But even then, families have their squabbles on holidays, and I just ended up being very lonely, very depressed, and I could not wait for the holidays to be over because I knew school was going to be back in session. I was going to be with my friends, and I was going to get back into a routine. And so I know there's a lot of disabled people out there specifically who feel the same way. They're not looking forward to the holidays because maybe they have family and it's just a bunch of family drama, where maybe they don't have a way to get out and see their family or friends, or maybe they just, quite frankly, don't have any family and friends around. And I want to say in this episode today that I see you, and that I hear you, and that I feel your pain. I really do. I feel your pain of wanting to be in love with somebody during the holiday season, because I have that pain. I feel your pain of wanting somebody to buy you a gift and spoil you, because I've had that pain before. I feel the pain of not being able to buy gifts for somebody and wanting so desperately to buy a nice gift for somebody that's important to me, but not having the budget to do so because I'm on Social Security and I can't buy gifts for my friends and family because I simply can't afford it. So I feel the pain of not being able to celebrate in that way and feeling like you're the one that's always taking, and you don't have a choice to give to somebody for what. I feel the pain of you wanting to be at a Christmas party with somebody, but you don't have Christmas parties to go to because nobody will invite you. I feel that pain. And even if you go to a Christmas or a Thanksgiving, you kind of feel like a fish out of water because you kind of feel like people are forced to talk to you because you have a disability. I want you to know that I feel that pain, and I've been there as well. And what I want to say, especially if you're listening to this and you're in a nursing home and you have no friends or family, and the nursing home does a Thanksgiving dinner, but it's not the same as being with a family member. I see you and I feel your pain. I really understand wanting to be with someone that you love and not being able to be with that person on the holiday season, or feeling that you've been shoved in a nursing home and your family doesn't give two damns about you. I feel that pain as well, and I hope to never experience that. But let me tell you that you are seen, you are loved, and I'm going to strongly encourage you during this Christmas and holiday and Thanksgiving season that you try to find something to be happy about, whether it's, hey, you're alive today, you're able to talk. Maybe you have a favorite caregiver that's going to come spend the holiday with you, or maybe your caregiver will come take you to their holiday celebrations. And if you're a caregiver out there listening to this today and you're saying, Nick, I'm a little weary because I never get to have Thanksgiving or Christmas with my family, I want to thank you for sacrificing your Christmas, your Thanksgiving, your New Year's to be with your client. Let me tell you, your client appreciates it. They really do. And if they can't express that to you, let me express how much I appreciate you sacrificing your holiday with your family so that you could take care of someone else's family member. You're seen, you're loved, and you're appreciated. And if you're a caregiver that has to spend holidays with clients, make it the best holidays for them that they will ever have. You say, Nick, I try, but my clients are still not happy. I want to say, if you're out there and you're a caregiver who's saying that, I appreciate all the effort you have made. And let me just say, there are some wounds and some pain that goes so deep during the holidays that even the nicest person can't can't fix it. Even the most caring person in the world can't fix that pain for that individual who is just never happy during the holiday season. It's just something we have to go through. And I say we because I've been through it many times. And what I want to say to those of you who will be spending time with family is take time to get away from all the family festivities and think about those who are alone on Thanksgiving. And if you can't get to them, give them a call and just say, Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas. I hope your day is going as well as it can go. And just let them know you're thinking of them. You don't have to send them a big card or a big turkey, or although that would be great, especially if they don't have a way to get it. But you don't have to do something extravagant. Just letting somebody know that is alone on Thanksgiving or Christmas that they're being thought of could make all the difference in the world. Um, Holidays are hard for a lot of people, and I really wanted to touch on that today. Um, Especially for those who have just lost a loved one right before the holidays happened. Maybe you lost a loved one in the month of October, and this is going to be your first Thanksgiving without them, your first Christmas without them, your first New Year's without them. I want you to know that I see you, and I'm sorry for your loss. This isn't so much about disability advocacy today. This is just about me letting folks know that I see you and I'm a human being. And I feel your pain for those of you that don't really care for the holidays. Because I got to be honest with you, I don't really care for the holidays that much anymore either. I was talking to a friend of mine on the phone just last night, and we were talking about our plans for the Thanksgiving holiday, and they said, holidays were so much easier growing up because all we had to do was show up and have fun. But once you become an adult, you have to plan your holiday. You have to make your holiday. It's not made for you like it was when you were growing up, you would come down on Thanksgiving morning and maybe watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade uh, and then, your mom or dad would be finishing the turkey preparations and the food. I know for my family, for several years, our church had a church service on Thanksgiving Day. Don't ask me why. I don't know why a meeting the night before on Wednesday wasn't enough. We had to go for 1 hour on Thursday morning from 10 to 11 for a Thanksgiving service. But for years, my family and I did that. And then, of course, my family, my brothers and my dad would sometimes go deer hunting, and they would get up early and go squirrel hunting and deer hunting. And of course, I didn't go to that. And then we would come home and have Thanksgiving dinner, and that would just be it. And I just remember sitting in my room and feeling, even though I was with family, uh, I would still feel lonely and depressed and wanting to get back to my normal routine of, school and seeing friends. And then, of course, if you're like me, you faked it a lot when people ask you, how was your Thanksgiving? Did you do anything fun? And you're like, no, we were just at home, kind of just boring. Um, and so even though I did enjoy Thanksgiving when I was growing up and Christmas growing up, it was still that difficult time of, I wonder what my friends are doing. I wish I was with my friends, you know. So I just wanted to make this short episode today. It's not very long, but I wanted to let you all know that who are struggling with the Thanksgiving's Thursday, and I'm not looking forward to it because I'm going to be alone or because I'm going to be with family and they don't respect me as a person, or we're going to fight over politics and it's going to be a mess, or, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving until 8 o'clock at night, and that pisses me off. That would piss me off too. Why would I wait for the food Super Bowl of the year, Thanksgiving, until 8 o'clock in the evening? That would piss me off too if you're waiting that late to eat. Or if you're like me, growing up, we had Thanksgiving dinner twice. Once on Thanksgiving, and then we had the Thanksgiving dinner again on Christmas Day. So it was very annoying, which to this day is why I am not a fan of Thanksgiving food because we had it within 30 days of each other for many years growing up. So I would be happy with a taco bar on Thanksgiving. But I know people, no, I'm a traditionalist, have to have Thanksgiving food. Whatever. But anyway, so I really hope that those of you who find it hard to find joy during this Thanksgiving, Christmas holiday season, that you find something that you can have joy about, or maybe just open your curtains or put on your favorite music and drown out all the talks about how one side of your family is happy with the election and the other side is distraught because of the election. Put on some happy tunes. Put on, for me, if I want to close out the world, I'll put on one of my favorite TV shows, which is Judy Justice. You know, seeing that old lady yell at two idiots who did something stupid just does something for me. It makes me laugh. So whatever it is, if it's Judy Justice, if it's uh, putting on the Waltons, or a Christmas movie, or some Christmas music, which a lot of people are, they complain about. Oh, it's too early. We haven't even had Thanksgiving yet. We shouldn't have Christmas music. Lay off. Let people, whatever helps people enjoy life better. If they want to listen to Christmas music in the middle of April, as long as it makes people happy and they're not in depression, hey, knock yourself out. Not literally, because then we'd have to call an ambulance, but you know what I mean. But whatever makes you happy during this Thanksgiving holiday, during the Christmas holiday, um, just do it. Try to find something or someone that needs their spirit boosted, and do it, whether it's a phone call or a note or something like that. Yesterday, this is Monday night, so yesterday was Sunday, and the podcast will come out on Tuesday. Yesterday at church, a lady by the name of Dot gave me a bag with two nothing but cakes in it. Two nothing but cakes. Now, those are pretty popular cakes, and I've always wanted to try them. Well, Dot showed up to church with two nothing but cakes for me. It was a carrot cake and a chocolate cake. And even though I am going to see my family, I struggle with a lot of depression during this time. And the fact that Dot took that time to give me a little present and just say, hey, I love you, I'm thinking about you, really meant so much to me. And those cakes were delicious. They were carrot cake and chocolate. But just something small like that, especially around the holiday time. This goes for all holidays. 4th of July, Labor Day, Memorial Day. When people are out barbecuing and having a great time, realize, whether it's barbecuing or having a turkey or having a Christmas dinner, realize there is someone out there that is not too far from you that is not having a good holiday. And it is your duty, it's our duty to find those people that are down in the dumps during this holiday season and do whatever we can to make it just a little bit brighter for them. So I hope this episode has maybe opened some eyes and maybe get your creative juices flowing a little bit to maybe go see somebody in a nursing home, or maybe go see someone that has a disability that that's not going to be able to get out, or just drop them a call and be like, hey, I'm thinking about you. So I really hope this discussion surrounding loneliness during the holiday season has helped. And I hope those of you who have these feelings feel seen, feel heard, and feel loved, because Nicolicious, Nicolicious, uh, I love you very much, and I see you, and I've been through a lot of the same things during the holiday season that you're going through. So keep your head up, keep it going. We're almost through 2024. We're going to go into 2025, and I'm believing that 2025 is going to be one of the greatest years that I've ever had, and one of the greatest years that you're going to have. And just get through the Thanksgiving holiday. Try to be thankful. Try to be, because that's what it's about. But I understand when you have a disability and you're in a lot of pain all the time and you feel like nobody sees you, it's hard to be thankful. Even at times when we've set aside an entire day and we've said, let's make this day about being thankful. It's hard to do that when you have really difficult circumstances. But I tell you what, from personal experience, if you make the time to be grateful on a day when you don't really want to be grateful and the rest of America's rejoicing and you're not, you'll find that you're taking the time to be grateful. You'll find that you won't be so depressed. I'm telling you, being thankful in the most dark times work. And know that I see you and you will get through this time. I hope this episode was help to those of you who struggle with being lonely and being depressed during the Thanksgiving/Christmas holiday season. I will be back next week with an all new episode, and have a happy Thanksgiving. Try to do your best to feel grateful, even though it's not the easiest thing to do. And we'll get through these holidays together. Love y'all. This is Nick Speaks, the podcast dedicated to the disabled community, where we speak up, speak out, and speak loud. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.